Does the killing of millions of people happen in a vacuum? Does that kind of mass murder still occur? Let's review Esther chapter 3. When Mordecai refused to bow to Haman, was it his faith? Do some Christians refuse to bow to icons because of their faith? After these things, King Ahasuerus promoted Haman the Agagite, the son of Hammedatha, and advanced him and set his throne above all the officials who were with him. And all the king's servants who were at the king's gate bowed down and paid homage to Haman, for the king had so commanded concerning him. But Mordecai did not bow down or pay homage. When the king's servants who were at the king's gate said to Mordecai, "Why do you transgress the king's command?" And when they spoke to him day after day, and he would not listen to them, they told Haman, in order to see whether Mordecai's words would stand. For he had told them that he was a Jew. And when Haman saw that Mordecai did not bow down or pay homage to him, Haman was filled with fury, but he disdained to lay hands on Mordecai alone. So, as they had made known to him the people of Mordecai, Haman sought to destroy all the Jews, the people of Mordecai, throughout the whole kingdom of Ahasuerus. How much influence did Haman have that the king trusted his testimony against the Jews? In the first month, the month of Nisan, in King Ahasuerus' 12th year, Pur, that is the lot, was cast before Haman for each day in each month. And it fell on the 12th month, the month Adar. Then Haman informed King Ahasuerus, "There's one ethnic group scattered throughout the peoples in every province of your kingdom, yet living in isolation. Their laws are different from everyone else's, and they do not obey the king's laws. It's not in the king's best interest to tolerate them. If the king approves, let an order be drawn up authorizing their destruction, and I'll pay 375 tons of silver to the accountants for deposit in the royal treasury." The king removed his signet ring from his finger and gave it to Haman, son of Hammedatha, the Agagite, the enemy of the Jewish people. Then the king told Haman, "The money and people are given to you to do with as you see fit." How did this genocidal plot against the Jews come about without any checks and balances in the legal system? The royal scribes were summoned on the 13th day of the first month, and the order was written exactly as Haman commanded. It was intended for the royal satraps, the governors of each of the provinces, and the officials of each ethnic group, and written for each province in its own script, and to each ethnic group in its own language. It was written in the name of King Ahasuerus and sealed with the royal signet ring. Letters were sent by couriers to each of the royal provinces telling the officials to destroy, kill, and annihilate all the Jewish people, young and old, women and children, and plunder their possessions on a single day, the 13th day of Adar, the 12th month. A copy of the text, issued as law throughout every province, was distributed to all the peoples so that they might get ready for that day. The couriers left, spurred on by royal command, and the law was issued in the fortress of Susa. The king and Haman sat down to drink while the city of Susa was in confusion. When disputing with some fellow Jews, who did Jesus say was a murderer from the beginning? "You are of your father the devil, and the lusts of your father you will do. He was a murderer from the beginning, and abode not in the truth, because there is no truth in him. When he speaks a lie, he speaks of his own, for he is a liar, and the father of it." What about abortion, poisons in our food, denying health care, road rage, wars, school shootings, pollution, promoting lifestyles that kill? Does the killing of millions of people happen in a vacuum? Does that kind of mass murder still occur? You decide.